Hey there everyone, I'm Tyler Pyburn of the Pulse Network here having a conversation leading up to the 2012 NAB show, and we're talking with David Hsieh of Cisco right now. And David, let's talk about the future really. We talked off camera a little bit as far as what has really taken place over the course of the last couple of years, but really what lies ahead? I think that's what everybody really is concerned. What are some of the things that you see coming up that you're really excited for?
Sure. I'd say there are a couple of pretty key themes. So, one theme is that everything will be connected to the network. And I do mean everything. We're seeing, we talked about connected diapers earlier, but, connected shoes, connected clothing, connected farm animals, everything will be on the network, and you'll be able to, take that data and use it in lots and lots of interesting ways. Second big thing that's happening is the emergence of cloud services. And, we believe that we're sort of moving into what you might think of as the post-PC era, where, the PC is not your only, or frankly, maybe not even your main computing device. Most of your actual computing will take place in the cloud, and you'll be able to access, that data and content, whatever you've got there, from any device, whether it's a cell phone, a tablet, a PC, your television. All of those things are starting to move together where you'll be able to use them as ways to access cloud services.
Now, you mentioned post-PC era, and we've heard that term, coming. Everybody continues to talk about it. In your mind, how far away are we from something like that, though?
I think it's already happening. For most people, 5 years ago, 100% of their computing time, if you want to think of it that way, was spent on a PC. And now, for most people, it's declining dramatically. In fact, for a lot of people, more than half their computing time is on their mobile device, on their phone. And with the advent of tablets, I see more and more people going kind of PC free. And personally, I'm about 80% of the way there. I still use my PC for maybe 20% of what I do, but the other 80%, I can do it on a combination of my tablet and my iPhone.
And I was going to say, I think that's one of the things that we're seeing in particular is that it's a combination of things. It's not moving from one to another. It's moving from one to a little bit of everything, if you will.
Yep.
The last thing I'll kind of ask you about that is, for the folks out there that are kind of unaware of everything like this, why should they be excited, if you will?
They should be excited because we're moving into a world where computing is going to be much more ubiquitous, much easier to use, and the availability of being connected and having access to information is going to be absolutely pervasive. It's an interesting thing that we were talking the other day that facts are becoming less important for people to memorize. Why? Because you can basically just Google something or look it up on Wikipedia. And so, your ability to have to memorize facts and figures actually is declining because you can just look it up. What's important now is things like judgment and insight and creativity, because those are things that you can't just Google.
Excellent stuff, folks. That right there is David Hsieh of Cisco. I am Tyler Pyburn of the Pulse Network. Thank you again so much for being part of our conversation leading up to the 2012 NAB show.